Welcome to the Triumph Foods Food Safety Annual Refresher Training. Today we will review Triumph Foods policies for GMPs or Good Manufacturing Practices, HACCP or Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points, allergen control, hand washing, and food defense. GMPs or Good Manufacturing Practices are standard industry practices designed to maintain a sanitary environment for producing food. You have been provided a full GMP policy that you are responsible for knowing and following, as we will only highlight a few of these rules today. Remember, eating and drinking is only permitted in the offices, cafeteria, or outside. You are not allowed to have gum, candy, or cough drops in the production areas. Tobacco products, including cigarettes, cigars, chew, dip, snuff, or betel nut, can only be used outside of the building in the designated smoking areas. There is no spitting allowed in the facility or on company grounds. Your fingernails must be kept short, clean, and free of polish, varnish, and jewelry. False fingernails are not allowed. Jewelry is not permitted, with the exception of medical bracelets and a single plain ring with no stones. Your hard hat, earplugs, footwear, gloves, sleeve guards, knives, mesh aprons, sleeves, and any other PPE must be kept clean and sanitized as frequently as necessary. PPE must be sanitized upon entering the floor at the start of each shift. Your hairnet must be worn properly down over your ears, covering all of your hair and hair coverings like a bandana or stocking cap. HACCP is a program designed to protect the food we produce. HACCP stands for Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points. The hazard analysis is the first step in HACCP, where we try to figure out what could go wrong in our process. The second step is putting in place critical control points to keep those things from happening. When we look for hazards in the plant, we are looking for three different types of hazards. Physical hazards like metal, wood, or plastic. An example would be our equipment that is made of plastic and metal, or our pallets that are made of wood. Chemical hazards like cleaners, grease, or allergens. An example of this would be sanitizers that we use around the plant. Biological hazards such as pests, bacteria, or mold. The best example is bacteria, which are invisible microorganisms that can grow almost anywhere. Triumph Foods utilizes the allergens wheat, soy, and dairy in Suspentec, but we have many more allergens present in the food that we bring from our home or buy from the cafeteria. It is important to keep allergens out of the products that they are not supposed to be in. We can do this by washing our hands after eating, drinking, or working with ingredients in the Suspentec area, and by cleaning up spills in the cafeteria, hallways, or production floor because they get tracked and spread into different areas. People with food allergies can have several reactions such as vomiting, hives, or even death. So they always avoid foods that may contain allergens. They will only be able to avoid food with allergens if the allergens are clearly listed on the label. Let's make sure we keep allergens out of the products that are not supposed to have them. Proper hand washing is the most important way for us to prevent foodborne illness. When do you need to wash your hands? You must always wash your hands before entering the production area for the day, after eating, drinking, or using tobacco products, after coughing, sneezing, or blowing your nose, and after using the restroom. Remember to use warm water and plenty of soap. You want to scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. Look at the areas that people often miss when washing their hands. Make sure to scrub your thumbs, in between your fingers, the backs of your hands, and your fingernails so that you do not miss anything. If you are not able to step away from the line to properly wash your hands after scratching your face or wiping your nose, you can use the inside of your frock or shirt collar like the picture shown here, since it will not come in contact with the product. But do not use your sleeve or gloves like the picture shown here, as they come into contact with product all day long. Food defense is a program to protect the food from someone who is trying to harm the product. Food safety protects against accidental contamination, where food defense protects against intentional contamination. You can help by reporting any suspicious activity to your supervisor immediately, such as purposeful contamination of product, unaccompanied visitors, someone taking unauthorized photos or videos, equipment, products, or ingredients that have gone missing, or any employee or visitor with strange behavior. If you see something, say something. SQF stands for Safe Quality Food. Each year, Triumph Foods gets tested on our food safety program during our SQF audit. Every year, Triumph Foods scores very high on this audit thanks to the dedication and hard work of our employees. It is up to you to follow the policies we have discussed today so that we can continue to produce safe, quality food every day for our customers and our families.